Some devs seem to be allergic, genuinely, wholeheartedly, physically, mentally, emotionally, romantically, absent the ability to make a good decision. Case in point, Danmachi Battle Chronicle suspends new events. Wait, that's not good. Wait, Danmachi Battle Chronicle, didn't that just launch? Like, didn't they shut down Danmachi Memoria Freeze, right? They shut down Danmachi Memoria Freeze like a year ago or a year and a half ago to launch Danmachi Battle Chronicle. Because I did a video on this. Are they EOSing in a year? It's only been a year, I think, since it launched. I think like a year and a half. This was announced about a week and a half ago, but I assume it went under the radar because it isn't super notable. I mean, that's true. There aren't really that many people that play Danmachi Battle Chronicle. Chat, how many of you played Danmachi Battle Chronicle? How many of you played Danmachi Memoria Freeze? How many of you enjoyed the Danmachi anime? It flew under the radar until Papa Stix got a hold of it. Now we're gonna cover this and upload a video to YouTube. It's gonna get 10, 20, 30,000 views and everyone's gonna know about it. Boom. Easy. Didn't even know the anime had a game. This follows the announcement that the service for the PS4 and the PS5 clients will be discontinued in September. Wait, whoa. So the game's only a year old and they're already discontinuing support for PS4 and PS5. What happens to the PS4 and PS5 players? Are they just gonna lose access to the game? Are they just not gonna be able to play it outside of mobile or PC? What if they don't have a PC that could run it or a mobile game? What if they've spent hundreds of dollars in it? Wait, dude, that's crazy. They're just outright discontinuing PS4 and PS5 clients. Has it become that expensive to maintain a console client for the game? Damn. Masu Ut, yeah, oh God. Danmachi, there you go. Damn. This is a Japanese gacha game that released globally because I did play it. Sales for paid sellers on PS4, PS5 are being discontinued after the maintenance on the 7th, the same day as a new event. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, oh my God, that's fucking disgusting, chat. Holy shit. So they have confirmed PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 clients will be discontinued on the 29th of September, okay? But sales are not being discontinued until the 30th of July. That is 2 months from now. They are letting everyone continue to spend money on a game that they won't be able to play in 4 months for the next 2 months. So let's say as an example, okay? You don't read the news for your game. You don't know that they're discontinuing sales for PS4 and PS5. And then you continue to spend money tomorrow, next month. The game has officially confirmed no longer accessible in September, but they're letting you continue to spend money. They are milking it, actually milking it before shutting that down. That is wild. Dude, that is a genuine, complete disregard for their community and their players. Imagine announcing console end of service and then being so disgustingly scamish, for lack of a better word, that you would attempt to milk every player you can before shutting down. It's terrible. It is terrible. Regarding the release schedule, so is this posted on their website? Important director's letter regarding future events. Okay. Thank you for always playing Donkro and for your warm support. I'd like to take this opportunity to inform you about the future events scheduled for Donkro. Regarding the release schedule for new events, we apologize for this sudden announcement, but after comprehensively considering various circumstances surrounding Donkro and our current development structure, the development and management team have carefully discussed and decided to temporarily suspend updates for time-limited new story events until late July. Wait, so they just admitted earlier this month that after comprehensively considering various different circumstances, we are temporarily ceasing to push out new content for the next 2 months? Sure. We sincerely apologize for not being able to meet the expectations of everyone who has been looking forward to the release of new story events. During this period, we'll be holding reruns of past story events instead. Okay. So, not only are we shutting down console, but allowing you to continue to spend money if you want to. Wink, wink. But We're also not going to be releasing any content for the next several months. But, hey, hold on. We are going to just re-release reruns of past events for you to spend money on. Okay, there we go. Yep. We hope this will be a good opportunity for those who are unable to participate before, those who would like to enjoy the story again, and those who would like to acquire event-limited rewards. So for those of you that missed out on characters or want dupes of characters, here you go. There you go, chat. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. The entire development and management team is currently working hard to deliver a new story event that you can enjoy in late July. We'll make a further announcement regarding the details at a later date. So we're working on stuff and we'll talk about it later, guys. Don't worry. Oh my god. This letter was to inform you of the upcoming... Okay, yeah. Entire development management team would like to express our sincere gratitude to all of you who have been playing and supporting the game. So, okay. That's wild. We're shutting down console. We're letting console players continue to spend money for the next couple months. We're going silent for the next few months, but we're opening up rerun events for you guys to spend more money. So we're trying to milk as much money as we can over the next few months. Until what? Until end of service? I never played the game. I know. Same here. You got 3 cents. We can start there. That's okay. I'll take your 3 cents. Yeah. God damn. They killed the amazing Memoria Freeze for this ass. Unforgivable. I mean, true. But then again, some of the characters in Danmachi do have nice asses. So Don Memo died for this. Yep. Temporary. Yeah, exactly, chat. I like that someone else noticed the temporary there. Temporary. I don't know where all the greed's coming out of nowadays. Is because we're nearing end times? No, it's just more. So, okay, I come from an MMO background. Let me tell you what happened to the MMO genre. I don't know how many of you play MMOs. How many of you have played MMOs? So, the MMO genre in the early 2000s had several really great quality games. And then we had World of Warcraft release, which was an even better quality game. Over the early to late 2000s, there were dozens of incredible quality MMOs released. And then late 2000s, early 2010s hit, and every single Chinese, Japanese, Korean developer around the world made cheap knockoff cash grab MMOs. There were hundreds, there were literal dozens releasing every month and hundreds releasing every year. These games were all copy-paste MMOs that would milk every cent they could from players before over, I guess, like the late 2000s to late 2010s or early 2020s, the market ended up getting oversaturated and imploding, and then it stagnated and died. So the gacha space is essentially what has happened to the MMO space, and that is that gacha games achieved a like mainstream success with Genshin, and then it exploded with Star Rail, Zenless, Wuwa, Nikke, Blue Archive, Arknights, all these different kinds of games. And while there is no definitive end in sight, it's gonna be a long time because the evolution of gacha is quite substantial and very impressive actually. But while there is no definitive end in sight, what is happening with gachas are the same thing. For every singular good gacha, there is a dozen really bad, cheap cash grab gachas released. Unfortunately, players or gamers are stupid and naive, and they buy into these games because they're part of larger intellectual properties, and then they get taken advantage of and abused, and the studios just continue to do this. It's a repetitious, vicious cycle that is going to continue and continue and continue, because honestly the genre is just continuing to grow. Every year new gacha gamers get into the genre. That's because gacha games are more accessible than any other kind of game. You can play it on your computer, you can play it on your phone, you can play it on your console, you can play them anywhere. They are every single genre. Genuinely every single genre. They're literally everything. There is not a gaming genre that is not covered by at least a gacha game. And every new genre that comes is going to spawn gacha games as well. And with every year, more players get into the genre, more players are going to be taken advantage of, and just, again, a repetitious cycle. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.